All right, guys, on behalf of the REACH committee, department, whatever, we are going to be doing a REACH thing during advisory this time around. And normally we have a way to kind of prequel that and show you how we want it done in the classroom. Well, this week and with time and everything going nuts, we didn't have that opportunity. So during your advisory this week, number one, you want to get your voting done for the candidates, and then we're going to do a quick reach conversation. I'll send an email. This will be in an email as well. So you're going to basically say, who is your giant? And the giant is someone that is important in your life, someone that helps you along the way. And you're going to ask your kids who your giant is. But you're going to create your own giant. So let's say, for example, you have a majority of eighth graders in your class. You're going to write it as who is your giant when you were in eighth grade. If you have a majority of senior high kids, seniors, for example, you would write it as if you were a senior and who was your giant then. And so for myself, if I were to write about who's my giant in eighth grade, my giant would have been my grandpa, and I would explain that, and I would explain why is my giant as well. So I would say that he's always there for me. I call him every day after I get done with school. He takes me fishing. And we had an awesome home life there that I could kind of spend some time with him, and I'd share that with the kids. And we'll talk about how that would change as well, because necessarily who your giant is today may not be who your giant is tomorrow or next year. My giant has changed since eighth grade, and that's okay. So then you're going to share your own with the kids, your giant, and then you're going to take a little piece of paper out, throw the email attachment up on the board about giants, kind of a superhero theme that we put together, and thank you, Lynn, for that. And then have the students on a piece of paper write who their giant is and why. And after that, when they get all done with it, you're going to have them shared out as a group, and let them know that ahead of time that they're going to be sharing who their giant is, because that's important. We don't want someone to put something down that they, number one, don't want to share, number two, weren't prepared to share. Okay, so here we go. You can write this down. You can whatever. I can put in an email as well. Explain your giants. What are they? Okay. Share your own giant when you were in the grade that you particularly have in your advisory, and why. And then students write down their own why, and then we share it out with the class. You don't have a lot of time, again, based on the fact that you're going to be doing the voting for candidates. So when you're done, have a good group discussion, which will be leading into some other stuff along the way. 3 minutes, as fast as I could. Thanks, guys.